can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And the Warriors miss again.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Here's Speights using his... Post move to get the 2 points. Speights has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. And then Ashe with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Curry. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors ahead, up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes and the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And good on the basket. Book it. Anderson's got 7 points. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Another miss by Curry. Pelicans trailed by 6. Douglas dishes to Anderson. They get it again. A second chance effort. Ajinça with the bucket. He's got 8.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
That's a 2 from Douglas. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Barnes. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Anderson. Evans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tony Douglas. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. No good from Bogut.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Got a piece of it. And here's Gordon from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Ajinça.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Livingston kicks to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game was fantastic.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
Bogut kicks to Curry. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Here's Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. Good D by Thompson. Left side Curry. Here's Bogut.
Pelicans foul.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And we wrap up the third, and look. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis the forward tandem. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 down low. Thompson misses. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Here's Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 9 points for Barnes.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Gordon. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans in the lead. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. The feed to Anderson. They get it back.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Stolen by Anderson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New Orleans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders.